Hi, this is Heidi, episode 34, Facts and Drama. Life isn't a spectator sport. Success comes to those who show up every day with a pocket full of courage, grit, and a little sparkle. Hello, friends and listeners. Happy April 2nd. This is being released the day after my youngest child's 13th birthday. She is the princess of our family. She was actually due on April 15th, tax day, and she came 2 weeks early, like every good child should. Luckily, she has the best personality to be born on April Fool's Day. She didn't know that I had sent out an invitation to a lot of her friends in town and to friends at church to come by and to do like a celebration parade and drive-by party for her. And it was so awesome. They came. She felt so special. They were honking horns and had streamers and signs. And it was just awesome. It made her feel so special because it's not often that you become a real quarantine during a quarantine. I just love so much about Abby. She has the confidence to walk up to people and engage them in conversation and ask to hang out with them or to ask to play when she was younger. It's definitely a skill that is going to serve her well in her whole life. And I'm sure she didn't think that all of this would happen as she is turning 13. But like all of us, she is adjusting her expectations and anticipations, and maybe we'll be delaying some parties, but we're still doing a lot of celebrating. And the nice thing is, though, and I know just like all of you guys, we're being inventive and we're being imaginative and we're celebrating the small and the big things in new ways. I love it. Okay, right now we are all about 3 weeks into various levels of this COVID-19 virus quarantine, or some of us have stay-at-home orders, things like that. Right now in Massachusetts, our schools have said that we're going to be schooling at home. They're not going to be opening schools until at least May 4th. And I know some of you are in states where you've been told your kids are not going to go back to school this year. And the news every day has additional accounts of people being affected by the virus, rising unemployment rates, and so forth. We are in the middle of a huge class in managing our mind and learning to separate out the facts and the drama. Facts are just the numbers. They are just the math of our life. Facts don't create any emotions or feelings in our body. We add the drama to how we want to think about the facts. And the news is full of sensational drama. And it's easy for us to maybe take it as facts, but they aren't. That is why it's very important to choose where you look for the facts and then be able to choose for yourself if you want to take their assessment of how things are, or if you want to think about things differently. I want to give you lots of examples now because it's easy to be in conversations with people and even just believe that the prevailing attitude is a fact when it really could be full of a lot of drama. So in my state of Massachusetts, we've been told, again, our kids are not going to be going back to school until May 4th at the very earliest. So the circumstance is just that. The governor and the school Department of Education has said May 4th. And I've coached several people this week who have thoughts and add the drama. This isn't going to be easy. This is going to be hard. And I'm sure you've thought those things and maybe say it to yourself or your friends say it. And I've thought it too. Then I catch myself. Those thoughts seem real, but they make me feel defeated. And then I only see the ways in which it's hard. So the fact is only just what they said, May 4th. Why not add some positive drama? It's possible this will be easy. It's possible this is exactly what my child needs. It's possible we'll get done what we need to get done, and it doesn't matter what we miss. It's possible I can make this easy. I like that thought. My children really manage their classes, their work on their own, but I know they're missing a lot of stuff. But I'm just not going to worry about that. I've told myself they will learn exactly what they need to and that we can make this easy. So watch the drama you add about their online schooling regarding what they may or may not be missing in terms of learning. You don't know for a fact what they would be learning in school, and you don't know what they are learning at home. Okay, another example. My husband's company told them a week or two ago they're reducing the salaries of employees by 20% from now until the end of June. Now, even that has some drama in it because I use the word reduce. The pure facts are just exactly what he's earning right now, what the number is. And I'm sure a lot of you are looking at possibly different financial situations going on in your family. Get very clear on the facts. Just look at the numbers. Don't even say that they're going up or down as you figure out what the facts are. The drama comes in thinking, well, my company isn't doing well. What if salaries are reduced more? My family can't make ends meet. Oh no, what if we can't pay bills? The only facts are the numbers. Then decide what you want to think about it. We are both very happy to know that he has 80% coming in. We focus on the 80%. Yes, it's very normal to have stress and anxiety about finances. So allow a normal amount. But when you feel the stress overtaking you and showing up in other places in your life, get super clear on just what the facts are and include in those facts the house you own, the cars you own, the amount of friends and family you have that love you, the government assistance. Okay? I catch myself worrying about my parents who are in North Carolina in their late 70s. And I know there are rules appearing every day about where people can travel in and out of what states. And you're probably thinking of your family and friends who are in different places in the world. My sister is in a place where they're experiencing earthquakes. My brother is in a country where they shut down. They shut down the airport. His family, who I love dearly, is on the other side of the world in a country with no flights going in or out. Now, the fact is just that the Muscat, Oman airport is closed now. My mind goes to the drama of saying, oh, they're trapped there. But they aren't trapped there. They're safely together as a family in a safe country. It could be the safest thing for the country and my brother's family, even that the airport is closed. When I think of my parents, I get clear on the facts that they are where they are and they have access to their needs. They can easily take care of those things, which is me adding positive drama to the facts. So far, they're healthy and they have a really big support group around them. The facts are also that if I need to, I can drive to them and even fly to them, but they don't need that. So when my brain wants to launch into the future, I start looking at facts like how much gas my car holds and how well we know that drive down to their home. Now, your teenagers who are disappointed and maybe stressed and sad on some of their upcoming special events maybe being canceled, help them get clear right now on facts. Right now, our high school prom and graduation are still scheduled. They haven't been canceled yet. Maybe your senior wanted to tour more schools before making a decision. Help them get clear on facts. You toured these 3 schools and you didn't tour in person these 3 schools. So you saw 50%. You can virtually see the other 50%. Now, what do you want to think about that? Do you want to believe that that's going to make your choice harder? What if it doesn't? What if it actually makes the choice easier? It might save your family some money, maybe. Help them see that if the prom is postponed, it isn't canceled yet, and just stay clear on facts. It isn't happening on this particular date. That's all we know. We don't know anything else. Now, many of my close friends have children serving missions for my church, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, many across the world. And some have arrived back in the United States in the last week as the church has tried really hard to get the missionaries back to their native countries. And for my friends and for these youth, it's important to separate the facts. Maybe I've come back to my home to quarantine and I don't know when I'll be reassigned. Just sit with the facts of today. I'm home and maybe, okay, this is month 9 of my mission. The drama comes in thinking, oh, this is an interruption. Maybe people might agree with you, But interruption is a drama-filled word, or thinking that this isn't supposed to happen. That's drama. It did happen. You're home for a bit. Just allow the disappointment of what you didn't expect, but choose the words and descriptions so you manage your emotions around it. How long do you want to sit in disappointment? We can get to understanding quicker when we name the current emotions and just focus on facts. Okay, a dear friend of mine has a son in Peru, and as of today, that country won't let the church bring in chartered planes to get the missionaries out. And my friend's son is 4 hours away from Lima, where they're trying to gather the missionaries. And she is understandably stressed. She's worried about him being stuck there for maybe another 5 or 6 week quarantine in an apartment with almost no furniture, and worried about him being in a country that has already said they're only going to treat their citizens, which many countries have said. So just focusing on today, he's in Peru. The country canceled the chartered flight out yesterday. That means nothing about flights today or tomorrow. He is safe where he is. He's healthy where he is. But this is hard mental work for all of my mom friends. My heart hurts for all of you. You want your children to be safe, and allow the worry and anxiety. And when you can, just sit and write down facts. Only facts that could be proven 100% true in a court of law today. Nothing else. And every day, just keep looking at the facts. Now, I know her emotions are changing hourly, and be okay with the fluctuating emotions. We are all hardwired to protect our children. When you watch the news, which we all need to do to at least see what's changing, if there are new rules or maybe there's something going on around us we need to be aware of, just look for facts. Take out the emotionally tugging words. Remember that news wants to dramatize and catastrophize and sensationalize everything. They focus on the negative. I saw an email today saying unemployment claims rose 21% this week. I didn't look into it further, but if I was looking at the number of people affected maybe by the virus or unemployment claims, or maybe wanted to know what the stock market was doing, I would just write down numbers. Ask yourself if I even need to be concerned with what those numbers is, and is it possible that I can believe something different than the opinion or the spin of the person that's giving the news? Now, here is one last example that is non-virus related, but seriously, this is the best example of facts and drama. A few years ago, my daughter, so she must have been around 10 or 11 years old, she came into my bathroom one morning while I was there, and she got on the scale to weigh herself. She got on, the number came up, and I was near her, and she looked up to me with total 100% innocent eyes. There was no emotion, and she said, "Well, Mom, what does that mean?" She was looking to me to interpret the number. What does it mean about her health, anything? Luckily, I replied in a simple, "Well, that's just the gravitational pull on your body. It looks like you're healthy." Most of us use that number to create drama in our head. We instantly make it mean something good or bad. To her, it was just a number. It was a fact. She had no preconceived opinions or self-judgments, and I will never forget it. To me, it's the exact same way we should look at other facts in our life and try as hard as we can to push out our own and other people's thoughts, judgment, drama, perceptions. And we should always be asking ourselves, well, what does it mean? Your children won't be going to school until May 4th or possibly until September. Well, what do you want to make that mean? Your employer has furloughed your job. What do you want to make that mean? Your summer vacations are on hold, or your child's spring sport, where they were going to be captain of the varsity team, is on hold. What do you want to make that mean? You might not always choose positive or cheery meanings or interpretations, but by practicing separating the facts from the drama, we take back so much power and control over our emotions. And we are able to control then what we feel and how we act, which ultimately creates the life we want, even a life that we can choose in a worldwide pandemic. Now, I'm thinking and praying for all of you. This is the time to work with a coach on your mindset, on creating the confidence and calm you want your teenager to see modeled. Once you rewire your brain, you can change your life, and there are ripple effects in every part of your life. So set up a free phone call via HeidiBenjaminson.com or link through my weekly emails. If you aren't getting them, you absolutely need to. Sign up on my website, and the emails have links to set up calls. A happy and mentally healthy mother is the best gift for her family. I'll see you next week.